Let me tell you something strange. Some men walk into a room, say almost nothing, and somehow women notice them immediately. Meanwhile, other guys try harder, talk more, text more, and get ignored. Why? It's not looks, it's not money, and it's definitely not some magical pickup line. It's something much simpler, and most men completely waste it. And here's the crazy part. You already have this ability, but you're probably using it the wrong way. By the end of this video, you'll understand the one behavior women instinctively respond to, why most men accidentally destroy it, and how to use it naturally without pretending to be someone else. So stay with me, because once you see this, you can't unsee it. The hidden advantage most men ignore. Here's the secret. Women are incredibly sensitive to emotional signals. Not words, not explanations, signals. That's how attraction usually starts. And the signal women can't resist is surprisingly simple. Emotional self-control, calmness, grounded energy. A man who doesn't react to everything. Now think about that for a second, because most men do the exact opposite. They react to everything. A delayed text, a small disagreement, a moment of silence, and every reaction slowly leaks away attraction. Why calm men stand out? Let me give you an example. Two guys are talking to the same woman. One guy is trying to impress her. He talks fast, explains everything, laughs at every joke. The other guy is relaxed. He pauses before answering. He smiles but doesn't overdo it. He doesn't rush to fill silence. Guess which one feels more attractive? Exactly, the calm one. Not because he's trying harder, but because he looks like a man who controls his emotions instead of being controlled by them. And that's rare. The problem: most men chase validation. Here's where things go wrong. A lot of men secretly use women as emotional approval machines. If she replies fast, you feel great. If she replies slow, anxiety. If she compliments you, confidence boost. If she doesn't, overthinking. Be honest for a second. Have you ever checked your phone 5 times waiting for a reply? Yeah, most people have. But here's the issue. When your mood depends on her response, she feels that pressure, and pressure quietly kills attraction. Quick pause for a second. If you're already seeing something you didn't notice before, like the video and subscribe. It helps this channel grow so I can keep making content like this. And no, I'm not saying your love life depends on pressing a button. Okay, maybe a little. Relax, I'm joking. But seriously, let's continue. The power most men waste. The behavior women can't resist is this: emotional independence. A man who enjoys talking to her but doesn't need her reaction to feel good. Think about it. Which person feels stronger? The one constantly asking, did I say the right thing? Does she like me? Should I text again? Or the man thinking, that conversation was fun, and then moving on with his day? That difference is huge. The attraction paradox. Here's something interesting. The moment you stop chasing approval, you become more attractive. Not because you're playing games, but because your attention becomes valuable. Humans value what isn't desperate for attention. That applies to everyone, not just dating. Let me ask you something. Do you think this is true or false? Comment below, because once you start noticing it, you'll see it everywhere. How to actually build this trait. Now here's the important part. You can't fake emotional independence forever. Eventually, people feel the difference. So instead of pretending, you build it. Here's how. Step 1. Build a life that doesn't revolve around dating. This is the foundation. If your entire excitement comes from texting someone, of course you'll overthink everything. But if your life includes work you care about, fitness, hobbies, friends, goals, then dating becomes one part of your life, not the whole story. And therefore, your energy changes. You talk differently, you text differently, you react differently, because you have momentum outside of attraction. Step 2. Slow down your reactions. This one is simple but powerful. Most attraction mistakes happen too fast. Fast texting, fast explaining, fast apologizing, fast emotional reactions. Instead, slow down. Pause before replying. Pause before reacting. Pause before explaining yourself. Calm responses signal confidence, and confidence creates curiosity. Step 3. Become comfortable with silence. This one is huge. A lot of men panic during silence, so they fill the space with random talking. But silence is not your enemy. Silence actually creates tension, and tension creates attraction. Think about movies. The most powerful moments aren't always loud. Sometimes they're quiet. The same thing happens in conversations. Small reality check. Let me ask you something. Be honest. Have you noticed this before? The guy who talks the most isn't always the most attractive. Sometimes the quiet guy in the group gets more attention. Why? Because mystery creates curiosity, and curiosity fuels attraction. Step 4. Stop trying to impress. This might sound counterintuitive, but trying too hard to impress someone usually backfires because it signals something underneath: insecurity. Instead of impressing, focus on expressing your opinions, your humor, your interests. Some people will like it, some won't, and that's fine. Ironically, that mindset makes people more interested. The confidence illusion. Here's a funny truth. Confidence isn't about believing you're perfect. It's about being okay even if someone doesn't choose you. That's it. And when a man truly feels that, his behavior changes automatically. He becomes calmer, more relaxed, more real, which ironically makes him more attractive. Life is funny like that. Let me say something controversial. Some guys text a woman good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, every day. That's not romance. That's a daily weather report. Relax, I'm joking. Kind of. The deeper reason this works. There's a psychology behind this. Humans are naturally drawn to emotional stability. It feels safe, predictable, grounded. A man who panics easily feels unstable. A man who stays calm during uncertainty feels strong. And attraction often follows strength, not loud strength, quiet strength. Step 5. Detach from immediate outcomes. This might be the hardest step. You talk to someone, you go on a date, you send a message, and you immediately start analyzing the outcome. Did it work? Did she like me? Did I ruin it? But here's a healthier mindset. Focus on process instead of results. Did you show up honestly? Did you stay calm? Did you enjoy the moment? If yes, you're already improving. Another question for you. Let me ask you something. Be honest. Have you ever liked someone more when they seemed slightly harder to read? Be honest. Comment below. Because curiosity is a powerful emotion, and emotional independence naturally creates it. The biggest mistake is this: trying to control attraction. You can't. You can only control your behavior and energy. When you stay grounded, when you have a life moving forward, when you stop chasing validation, attraction starts happening more naturally. Not every time, but more often. Quick recap. Let's bring everything together. Women can't resist men who show emotional independence, not arrogance, not coldness, just calm confidence. So remember this: build a life outside of dating. Slow down your reactions. Get comfortable with silence. Stop trying to impress. Detach from immediate outcomes. Most men waste this power because they panic, but you don't have to. Try this tonight. When you talk to someone, slow down, relax, say a little less than usual, and notice how the energy changes. Small shifts create big results over time. And if you want to understand how attraction works, even if you're not rich or extremely good-looking, watch this video explains the mindset that ties it all together. I'll see you there.